What is up, YouTube family? I'm Jasx. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is of super duper importance. Lately, I have been hearing a lot about people experiencing disputes and chargebacks with their hair business. And you guys, this is like something that nobody really talks about, but we all go through as hair business owners or business owners in general. This video can help anybody who has an online business. It can help anybody who has an online business, but I really just catered it towards hair business owners because that's a huge part of my audience. And hair businesses make up a vast majority of fraud, online fraud. If you guys did not know that, before you go into this business, you are going to experience a lot of fraud, a lot of scammers, and people who just trying to be slick, you know. So today I'm going to tell you guys a few things that can help you out with that. I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to win your disputes each and every time. Some things that you should have in place on your website through your payment processors, things like that. To pretty much help out with that, and also things to avoid so you can just cut down your chances or your possibility of even getting a dispute or a chargeback. So I'm going to help you guys out today. So if you have not already, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up for your girl coming through with all the tea. Okay, are y'all ready? So first things first, I'm in a car. I'm sorry if you guys, hopefully it's not an echo or anything. I was like, I needed some sunlight, you know. But first things first, what is a chargeback? What is a dispute? If you guys do not know what that is, it's pretty much if you sell a product or a service. Today we're talking about products. So if you sell a product, it's pretty much saying your customer filed a dispute against you, saying that they didn't receive the item, or that they didn't approve the charge on their account, or that, you know, it's fraud, that they weren't the ones who made the transaction. Anything along those lines will result in them calling their bank or contacting PayPal and filing a dispute, wanting their money back. So it's like if you send out a product and then your customer gets the product and they say they didn't get the product or they didn't approve this transaction. Every business owner needs to know what a chargeback and a dispute is, okay? Okay, y'all. Oh my god, I wish that there was a video like this when I was going through this, because honey, I didn't know what to do. And like I said, a lot of people do not talk about this, so your girl's here to help y'all out, okay? So like always, if you guys see me looking down, I'm looking at my notebook. As you can see, I have so many notes to share with y'all today. Now I want to make sure I'm not missing anything and I give y'all all the tea. So where we at? Okie dokie. So first things first, I want to share with you guys something that so many small business owners do starting out, and I did this as well, and you want to avoid this by all costs. Lord Jesus. All right, so let's say you have an online website. It's a small, you know, you have a small business, an online website, right? And someone goes on your website and they place an order, but then they say, oh, you know, I didn't realize that you're in my city. Can I just come get it? Can can we meet up or something? Can I just get it locally? Avoid local meetups if they have already, if they have already ordered hair online or ordered a product online, do not let them get it locally, because you need to prove your side of the bargain. Oh, girl. Hey. So you need to prove your side of the bargain. You need to prove that they received their product. If you do a local meetup, you're not proving that unless you do like a receipt. You have receipts. You have sales receipts. However, if online that product says that item needs to be shipped, sis, it needs to be shipped. Okay? It needs to be shipped. I don't care if that person, you know, just says, oh, I didn't realize that you're right down the corner. Girl, I don't care if you live next door. Okay, if you ordered online, I'm shipping your item, period. Because if you guys start, you know, trying to be nice and bend the rules for people, it's going to come back and bite you in your ass. Okay, Do not do it. If you want to offer local pickups, that's fine, but take cash. Or have a card reader, that, you know, a mobile card reader, but do not allow anybody to order hair online and then you give it to them in person. I stopped that a long time ago, because you will regret it. I don't care if it's your auntie, your sister, your mama, your cousin. Tell them, sis, you ordered online. Now, if you want me to go ahead and cancel this order, I can do that. I can cancel this order and then you can pay me in cash. But y'all have to understand, if you receive so many chargebacks and disputes from PayPal, they will shut down your account, or they will freeze your account. So you want to avoid these chargebacks by any means necessary, okay? All right, you guys, so I want to talk about the different types of disputes, because there are different types of disputes. The first dispute that someone can file is that the items have not shipped. Items not shipped, okay? So let's say you're on your website. Let's say you're doing a pre-order method, you guys. If you do not know what the pre-order method is, I have talked about the pre-order method, drop shipping, and wholesaling in a previous video. I will leave that link below in the description box. So if you are doing a pre-order method and it takes, you know, you have longer than normal shipping times because you have to order it with your vendor and get it and all that, you need to have that stated on your website, that processing time and shipping time is this, okay? Some people get impatient, or they say, you know, it's been a week and da 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 da. Now they just want their money back. Always try to have a clear communication with your customer and leave all of your policies, your terms, your conditions on your website for people to read. A lot of people will not read. I'm convinced people don't know how to read nowadays, you know, but whatever. So that is a type of dispute, is items not shipped. Other type of dispute is items not as described. Now listen, this is for them OG scammers, okay? This is the OG scammers. They're gonna put items not as described because they're admitting, yes, I received this package, but it isn't what I thought it was going to be, okay? So now listen, let me tell y'all how to get around that, because this is a little tricky, but this is why you want to have a good rapport with PayPal and your processing, whoever you're processing your payments through. Today we're talking about PayPal. People who try to do a dispute and they say items not as described, maybe they are saying that the hair, it was the wrong length, or the hair is shedding, or whatever they're saying, or maybe they're not even giving you a description. They're just saying that it isn't as described, and then they want a partial or a full refund, but they're trying to keep the product. So that's how you know it's fraud and people trying to get over, okay? So that's just like if you order some shoes online and then I don't know, one came in your shoe size and the other shoe was the wrong size. You're not going to try to keep the shoe. What am I going to do with this? You're going to return it or exchange it. So how you guys can get away around from this is always have pictures of your products before you ship them out. If you sell hair, you already have pictures of your hair. That's great, okay? What you want to do is send those pictures into PayPal and also send a description of that product to PayPal. This is after this person has filed a dispute. And then you want to ask the customer to upload a picture of the item as they got it. You know what I'm saying? To show what's wrong with it. It's not as described. What's the problem? So if the customer does not send in pictures, they refuse, they're just not responding, you can escalate the dispute to an actual claim. Once you do that, you're forcing PayPal, you're requesting PayPal to pretty much take over. Dispute is when PayPal allows you and the customer to try to talk through things. But if you escalate it to a claim, you're going to say, PayPal, these people, they're not responding. So PayPal is going to force them to either return the product. The product must be in the same condition. If that's on your website, if those are your terms, that's exactly how it has to be returned, in the same condition, so that you're able to resell it. So yes, you're out of product, but you can resell it. I mean, you're out of money, but you're not out of product, okay? So you can resell it and get your money back. You do not want to be out of product and out of money, because it's just an absolute loss. So you guys have to know, like, every customer is not your customer, boo, and all money is not good money. So don't be so thirsty for a sale. I know when you're first starting out, it's super exciting, but there are certain flags and certain customers you just do not want to be your customer. Like, every customer is not for you, y'all. You do not want to be, you're not for every customer, and nor do you want to be for every customer. You have to know your customer, okay? All right, you guys, so a huge red flag that a lot of people may not even think about and you may overlook is the billing and the shipping address. Okay, so for me, I sell wigs. You guys know that. I'll leave my link in the description. For my wig orders, my wigs are expensive, okay, quality, okay, but your billing address and your shipping address must match after a certain price point. So let's say I'm selling a $700 wig. Do you think I want a $700 chargeback? No, do not. Okay, even though I'm going to win it each and every time, I don't want $700 held up on my account. I don't need that in my life. Okay, so the billing and the shipping address must match. You guys can implicate that on your page. I know plenty of hair businesses, the Hair Boutique, for example, that's a policy. If your shipping and your billing does not match to us, your order will be returned. Like your money will be refunded. Because it's just a flag. Why is your billing address in Florida but I'm shipping it to Cali? Another thing I wanted to tell you guys about is Shopify's fraud analysis. Okay, so my website platform is Shopify. I absolutely love Shopify. I don't know about other platforms if they do this. When I first started out 4 years ago, I used Wix, and I didn't know nothing about what I know about now, so I can't really speak on that. I can only speak on Shopify, you know. But Shopify has a fraud analysis, and what this is going to tell you once you receive an order, it's going to tell you if it's a low risk or a medium risk or a high risk order. If it's a high risk order, I'm refunding it. I don't have time. But what Shopify is going to do is going to break down why it's a low risk, high risk, or medium risk order. It's going to take the IP address. Everyone knows wherever you are, any chip in your technology comes with an IP address. Your phone, your laptop, your computer, anything like that has an IP address. So a lot of scammers, they steal people identities, they steal people card numbers. Shopify is going to take wherever that IP address that you place that order from. If it's like 1,000 miles from where this order is being shipped, that's a high risk order, and I'm not dealing with it. So you guys, if you want to look into Shopify's platform, definitely recommend Shopify. I love Shopify, and I absolutely love the fraud analysis feature. It's wonderful. So like, let's say for example, sometimes if I have a medium risk order, it's just like, it's medium risk, I still don't want to take any chances. I will contact that customer before I ship out anything, before I start on the order, and ask them to send in their ID. Address on their ID must match the shipping address. I don't play no games, y'all. None. Okay, you messing with my coin. This is how I eat. No, sis, not today. All right, you guys. So another thing to keep in mind as a business owner is to have a really reasonable shipping and return policy. I get it. Like in the beginning, it's a headache to even think about having returns and exchanges, but you have got to have a flexible return policy for your customers. Okay. Even Victoria's Secret has a return policy, which is ridiculous to me. You mean to tell me I could wear some panties and then return them? But you have, as a company, as a brand, if you want to grow into something bigger, you have got to cater to the people. So a lot of the times, if you have a strict return policy or a strict exchange policy, and let's say you actually had a customer, who did have problems with the hair, and they're trying to just exchange it for another bundle or exchange it for another frontal or whatever, you must work with them, because all they have to do is file a dispute with their bank. This is not the item. This is not the quality that I thought it was going to be. And now you out of product and you out of money. So have a flexible policy, but something that, caters to the people, that also works for you. I can't tell you what that looks like. Do your research. You guys, this one I'm about to tell you is super duper important. When you are shipping out orders, always require a signature. Always require a signature. When I first started out, I did not do this because it's like an extra $3, like $2.50 depending. Like I ship through Shopify. I print out my labels through Shopify. There are different shipping companies that you can use to get better prices. I have a few that I list in my ebooks in the description box, you guys. Anyways, so yeah, always add a signature to your orders. Always, because what that's going to do is let's say somebody say that they didn't receive the package, that it was lost or stolen off their front porch because you didn't add a signature confirmation. So the post office left this box on their porch and somebody stole it. You know, that's not really on you or them. However, that will come back to bite you. You know what I'm saying? So you could add insurance on your packages. I don't really ever add insurance unless it's a huge order, a high price order. But I add signature confirmation to every single order, because let's say somebody filed a dispute and say that the item didn't ship. Along with the tracking number, I'm going to also provide proof of delivery, because sis, I got your autograph. You know what I'm saying? So always add signature, you guys. Always. And then USPS, I'm not sure about UPS and FedEx, but I know USPS can also send you that signature for proof of delivery if you need it. So always require a signature, y'all. Always, at all times. Okay. Lastly, I wanted to let you guys know, this is so important. Always ship, if you are using PayPal, ship to the address on PayPal. Do not, by any means necessary, ship to another address. Do not ship to another address. Do not have someone place an order and then an hour later say, hey, I'm sorry, I actually, the address that's attached to my PayPal, I'm not there, I'm out of town, can you send it to this address? No, do not do that. Do not do that. Only ship it to the address attached to their PayPal. I said that was gonna be the last thing, but then I just thought about something else, you guys. So something that's super important, and at the beginning it can be a little time consuming, so it'll be great if you can just set up like a template and have a system that automates this just after every order. Like I have systems that send out emails after someone has placed their order automatically. So you want to make sure that you're doing that. And what that's going to do, you want to create an email after someone has received their order or placed their order, thanking them for their order. Is there anything else that you can help them with? Just having an open line of communication, because let's say this person files a dispute, but you have a paper trail showing that no, this was you ordered this, you told me that you couldn't wait for it to come, you know, and all this good stuff, and it's just the email that is attached to your PayPal. So how does it's hard for them to prove that there's fraud on their account, or this is a charge that they didn't approve of, when I guess the scammer has your email password too. You know, so you guys just want to make sure that you have your P's and your Q's together, and that you think of any possible, you just have all your bases covered, y'all. It's so important, because as small business owners, having chargebacks and having disputes filed against you is going to happen. But as long as you have your ducks in a row and you've already have the systems in place to win them, you're gonna be good. But they're going to happen. If they have not happened yet, brace yourself and get this shit together now, because they're going to happen. They're going to happen. And then just have, like, there's certain things you can look out for to even prevent dealing with those type of customers. Like I said, y'all, like, everybody's money is not good money. You don't have to deal with difficult customers. Oh my God, I have turned down plenty of services and clients and customers because you're not for me. I don't want your coin. I don't want that type of I just know what my customer looks like, baby, and you're not it. So in the beginning, I know you can be eager to get sales, but y'all, those are the type of businesses that scammers target. They target small businesses. They target new business owners, because they know you can get got, okay? But I'm here to make sure y'all don't get got. All right. So, yeah, like I said, you guys just cover them bases. Back to what the first thing I said. Do not let people order online and pick it up. That's the number one way people win disputes against you. Don't do it. And it's hard to, I mean, you try to be nice and you try to, you know, be a little, no. It's okay to be fair to the customer, but make sure you're also being fair to yourself, because people will get over it. Or they at least try to. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very useful to you. If so, give this video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. This applies to anybody with an online business, you guys. Anybody. Chargebacks are not specifically targeted for just hair business owners. If you have a clothing brand, if you sell makeup, if you sell, I don't know, ebooks, whatever you sell online, if you're online selling a product, you need to watch this video. So make sure you guys share it, please, and hit that subscribe button, and check out my ebooks in the description box below if you are thinking about starting a hair business and don't know where to start. If you need help, I have plenty of tips. If you have yet to find a vendor, I have a vendor ebook in the description box. Check it out, you guys. I'm out. See y'all in my next video. Mwah!